Good morning, everyone. I'm Anne. If you don't know who you're sitting next to, introduce yourself. Do you two want to introduce yourself and say what you're doing?
Yeah, I'm Caitlin. I'm part of the 300-hour teacher training, so I'm just observing and Sarah.
And I'm Jen, I'm in the 200-hour and ditto, no one's here.
So as always, I just wanted to remind you to take good care of yourself today. Feel free to back off, rest as needed, while also keeping in mind we want to move as one body. So having just marked the 4th of July, I've been thinking a lot about freedom and what it actually is. So I think freedom is not a given, right? I think it's actually something that we have to continually cultivate, both through awareness and through courage. I think freedom really is about allowing ourselves to recognize and respond to what's actually here. Freedom means that we have the courage to challenge the status quo and to really stand up for our beliefs. So we're not free if we rest in avoidance and denial. We're not free if we back away from what we fear. Contemplative practice teaches us all the time that it takes everything to be free. We need to welcome everything into our awareness, really meet what's here, and then consciously choose how we want to respond to what's here, which is really hard to do, right? We automatically exclude parts of our experience. We withdraw in fear. It's easier just to function on automatic pilot. So let's really practice so we can find more freedom in our daily life. Press your sits bones, bless you, into the earth and find a nice long spine, long from the base of the spine through the crown of the head. Soften the shoulders away from the ears and draw your attention inwards. We certainly can't be free if we're not present, right? If the mind is always circling in the past or in the future, we can't really freely meet what's here now. So arrive. Yoga says the way we arrive is to land in the body. So land in your body. Really feel the body as it is. Feel your posture and your facial expression. Notice them from the inside out. Engage your senses. What do you hear? You welcome in both sounds and silences. Engage the senses. Notice what's showing up in the territory of your body. Where is there tightness, bracing, expansion, contraction? Taking stock of what's here. If you don't know what's here, you're certainly not free to respond to what's here. We take stock of our nervous system. Where are we today? Are we shut down, depleted, asleep? Do we feel activated, agitated, or calm, connected, present? We're aiming for a more flexible nervous system, right? So that we can always guide our way back into this place of calm connection. Notice what feeling state is here. Find the freedom to welcome everything in, right? Not shying away from anything. So we notice grief and relief, love and loss, anger, anxiety, ease and joy. In order to be free, we have to really find the discipline to welcome in both what ails us and what brings us joy, so we can respond to all of it. Part of what responding to what's here involves finding a way to cultivate more equanimity when we're knocked off balance. We can do that by drawing our attention to the physical sensations of the breath. So start to notice the breath as it is. Is it high in the chest, low in the belly? Is it fast or slow? Shallow or deep? We know when we can lengthen, deepen, slow the breath down, it helps to calm the body, mind. So let's do just that with a hissing breath. Start by exhaling all of your air out through the nose. Inhale. Two more at your own time. One final one when you're ready. Bring both hands flat across your heart at the end of that exhale. We feel the full weight of our hands on the chest. We feel the heart beating on the hands. Just really taking note of how we can come to our own rescue. We can hold what's here. If we don't do this, who will? Let's resonate with this moment of experience. 3 humming bee breaths. Inhale. Two more. Release your hands down. Inhale to the sky. Sweep your arms overhead. Palms meet. Trace the midline. Feel the full weight of the thumbs on the forehead, nose, lips, and heart center. Remaining seated, fold forward towards the earth. Reach your arms out in front of you. Soften your forehead down as you press your palms into the earth. Really commit to cultivating attention and awareness, effort and discipline, knowing this is how we find freedom. When you're ready, roll over your knees and find your way into your tabletop position. So you're on your hands and your knees here, stacking the hands underneath the shoulders, spreading the fingers wide. Tucking the toes for more stability, finding a little organic movement. So easy to get caught up in automatic pilot and not be fully here. Really try to be fully here, fully landing in your body. Clearing the mind of old habit loops of thoughts. You can actually meet this moment right here. Return to center. As you inhale, draw the lower ribs into the body back and the heart to the sky. As you exhale, reach the heart forward and the tail back broad across the chest. Inhale, draw in deeply.
Exhale, expand.
One more, inhale.
Exhale, reach the heart
Forward and the tail back. Find a neutral spine. Walk your knees behind your hips, tuck your toes. Press up and back, downward facing dog.
Pressing the earth away from you here. You're welcome to bend the knees. You can walk it out, bending one knee and then the other. You keep spinning the biceps towards the ears, triceps towards the earth. Really feel your inhale. Really feel your exhale.
Come onto the balls of your feet.
Puff and round forward, high
Plank, gaze beyond the edge of your mat. If you'd like more support, you're welcome to drop to the knees. Let's lower halfway down and pause. We cultivate the strength and courage to stay with our experience no matter what it is. And then we release. Point the toes, hands parallel to the chest. Inhale, we rise together in cobra. Exhale, release. Let's press back to child's pose. Big toes together, knees wide, forehead to the floor. As you inhale, feel your ribs draw apart.
As you exhale, feel the ribs draw together.
Press up and back, downward facing dog.
Just this inhale, just this exhale. Step your big toes together. Reach your right leg to the sky. Draw your knee into your nose.
Step on through, low lunge. Heart forward, gaze forward. Draw the right hip crease to the back wall. Soften the jaw. You can always bring your hands on blocks if you like. As you inhale, curl in, cat spine, gaze inside. As you exhale, deepen your lunge, lengthen the spine, gaze forward. 2 more times, drawing in and opening. 1 more time. And open. Let's come on to rising sun. Fingertips, just the tips of the fingers on the earth. If you like, you can clasp your hands behind your back. If you'd like more of a challenge, you can lift the clasped hands off the tail towards the back wall. Let's release the hands down to the earth. Drop the back knee, pull back, modified half splits. Let's come on to spider fingertips wider than our mat. And then we roll onto the knife edge of the foot. We send the knee to the right side of the room. We dive down and surface and pull back. Let's do that 2 more times. Rolling onto the knife edge of the foot, diving down, surfacing and pulling back. 1 final time. Drawing back. Press forward, low lunge. Plant your hands, right leg goes back, downward facing dog. When you inhale, know that you're inhaling. And when you exhale, know that you're exhaling. Come onto the balls of the feet, puff and round forward, high plank. Gaze beyond the edge of your mat. If you'd like more support, you're welcome to drop to your knees. Let's lower halfway and pause. We cultivate effort and discipline, knowing they're essential to freedom. And release. Point the toes, hands parallel to the chest. Inhale, we rise together in cobra. Exhale, release.
Let's press back to child's pose. Big toes together, knees wide, forehead to the floor. Following the breath here, bringing the mind home to the body, right? This is where we find a deeper awareness. Press up and back, downward facing dog. Staying with your inhale, staying with your exhale. Step your big toes together. Reach your left leg to the sky. Draw your knee into your nose. Step on through. Low lunge. Heart forward, gaze forward. Draw that left hip crease to the back wall. You can always use blocks underneath your hands. As you inhale, draw the lower ribs into the body, back of the heart to the sky, gaze inside, cat slide. Exhale, lengthen, gaze forward. 2 more. Drawing in and melting. 1 more. And melt. Let's go ahead and come into rising sun. Fingertips, just the tips of your fingers on the earth here. If you would like more, you can clasp your hands behind the back. Maybe lift the clasped hands off the tail. And release the hands down. Drop the back knee. Pull back. Modified half splits here. You can always use blocks underneath your hands. And come onto spider, fingertips wider than our mat. Roll onto the knife edge of the foot. Send the knee to the left. Dive down and up and pulling back. 2 more. Just feeling the wave pattern of your movement. 1 final one. Press forward, low lunge, plant your hands, left leg goes back, downward facing dog. Just this inhale, just this exhale. Let's step our heels as wide as our mat, turn the toes out. Walk your hands back towards your feet, and then sink on down into Malasana. Press your elbows into the legs, reach the heart towards the thumbs. Maybe you bring the hands flat across the heart, close the eyes, draw your attention inwards. The kind of freedom we're trying to cultivate involves attention and awareness, effort and discipline, caring about ourselves and the world around us. Let's bow forward, modified standing forward fold. Feet are hip width apart or even wider. You're welcome to bend the knees here. Notice if you're holding on to tension through the head or the neck. Gently nod the head, yes. Shake the head, no. Maybe you sway side to side here. When you're ready, slowly roll up to standing 1 vertebra at a time. And then we toe heel our feet together here. Big toes together, ankles slightly apart. Spin the palms forward. Lift that right foot. Extend through the leg. Press through the heel, the ball of the foot, the toes. Shift all your weight into the right foot. Continue to walk in this slow, mindful way to the top of your mat. We'll meet in mountain at the top of our mat. Feeling the strength of your legs, feeling the earth beneath your feet. Inhale to the sky, feel the weight of your arms, palms meet. Trace the midline, feel the weight of the thumbs on the forehead, nose, lips, heart center. Deep forward fold. You can always bend the knees if you feel tight. Rolling up to standing. Shrug your shoulders forward, up, around, and down. You inhale to the sky. Palms meet overhead. Trace the midline to the heart center. Pause. Root through the right foot. Kickstand the left toes. If you like, you can bring that left foot up higher. Pressing the sole of the foot into the leg, leg into the sole of the foot. If you want to bring the hands flat across the heart, you can. Right? Just holding yourself with so much gentleness. Getting really still so you can see what's actually here. Let's meet in half mountain, knee to the sky, fingertips to the sky. Replace the foot. Palms meet overhead. Trace the midline to the heart center. Pause, toe balance. Bend both knees. Keep the shoulders over the hips. You're welcome to stay here, or you can slide all the way down. We're trying not to hinge forward at the waist. Knit the lower ribs into the body. If you'd like more of a challenge, you can lift the hips off the heels. And then earth touch Uttanasana. Inhale up, half lift. Exhale, release. Plant your hands, bend the knees. Send the left leg back, low lunge. Gaze forward. Crescent lunge, reach your arms overhead. Draw the belly up and in, descend the tail. You're hugging your inner thighs towards the midline while softening the shoulders away from the ears. Warrior two, ground through the back heel. Arms reach equally away from the center of the body. Let's flip our palms to the sky. Soften the elbows here. Right, we want to find a kind of openness, a receptiveness to what's actually here, so we can decide how to relate to what's here. Reach forward, up and back, reverse warrior gaze to the top hand or the back foot. Warrior two. Extended side angle, form to the thigh. Sweep your top arm overhead. Gaze to the top hand or down towards the foot. Warrior two. Sweep up and back, two straight legs. Reverse triangle. Gaze to the top hand or the back foot. Warrior two. Parallel the front foot, fingertips to the sky for star. Palms meet overhead, trace the midline to the heart center. Turn the legs out from the hips for horse. Draw the belly up and in, descend the tail. Bring the hands flat across the heart. Close the eyes, draw your attention inwards. The secret to happiness is freedom. And the secret to freedom is courage and awareness. Release your hands down to the thighs, 3 shoulder shrugs with a pulse. Inhale up, exhaling down. 2 more. And down. 1 more. And down. Parallel the feet, clasp your hands behind the back, open your heart to the sky, bow forward with a flat back. If you like, you can draw your clasped hands forward here. Notice if you're dumping your weight into the heels, try to shift your weight towards the balls of the feet. And then we release the hands underneath the shoulders, aligning the heel of the hand with the heels of the feet. And we're hugging the elbows towards the midline, drawing the chin towards the chest. Inhale up, half lift. Let's spin to the back of the mat. Low lunge. Find your way to your modified runner's lunge. Toe heel that left foot to the left side of the mat. Let's drop the back knee. Both hands are inside that left foot. That left foot's turned out at a 45-degree angle. Now you're welcome to stay here, or if you like, you can reach your left arm to the sky or to the back wall. If you'd like to go deeper, you can catch hold of the outer edge of the back foot. Keep breathing here. Staying with it. And release. Toe heel your left foot back to the midline. Plant your hands, left leg goes back, downward facing dog. Really feel your inhale. Really feel your exhale. Curl forward, high plank. Lower to the earth in the way that you like. Point the toes, hands parallel to the chest. Inhale, we rise. Exhale, release. You have a choice here. You can press back to child's pose. You can bend your knees half plank or tuck your toes full plank. Now don't just slam at that. Be fully aware of that entire path back. Feel the full weight of your head as it releases. Letting your breath soothe you. Your breath can soothe you. Gaze forward, top of the mat, standing forward fold. Scoop and reach to the top of your mountain. Exhale, two straight arms down to your sides. Inhale to the side. Palms meet. Trace the midline. Deep forward fold all the way to the earth. Roll back to standing. Shrugging your shoulders forward, up, around, and down. Inhale to the sky. Palms meet overhead again. Trace to the midline. To the heart center. Root through that left foot. Kickstand to the right toes. You're welcome to stay right here, or you can bring the foot up higher, pressing the sole of the foot into the leg, and the leg into the sole of the foot. Steady gaze, steady breath. It's not about being perfectly balanced all the time, but fully aware, fully responsive. Meet in half mountain. Knee to the sky, fingertips to the sky, and replace the foot down. Palms meet overhead, trace the midline. Deep forward fold. Inhale up, half lift. Exhale, release. Plant your hands, bend the knees, send that right leg back, low lunge. Gaze forward. Crescent lunge. Reach the arms overhead. How can you show up fully but not rigidly? Right? How can you find that balance between effort and ease? Ground through the back heel. Warrior two. Arms reach equally away from the center of the body, stacking the head over the heart and the heart over the hips. Let's flip the palms to the sky, soften the elbows. To find a kind of openness, we also have to be firmly grounded, right? Firmly grounded in this moment. Reach forward, up and back, reverse warrior. Gaze to the top hand or the back foot. Warrior two. Extended side angle, form to the thigh. Sweep your top arm overhead. Gaze to the top hand or down towards the foot. Energetically drawing that left elbow to the back wall. Warrior two. Sweep up and back, two straight legs, reverse triangle. Warrior two.
Parallel the front foot fingertips to the sky. Palms meet overhead. Trace the midline to the heart center. Turn the legs out from the hips. Draw the belly up and in. Descend the tail. We bring the hands flat across the heart. Close the eyes. Draw our attention inwards. We remind ourselves that freedom comes when we no longer rest in avoidance and denial, when we find the courage to challenge the status quo. Release your hands down to the thighs. Let's twist. Drop the right shoulder forward, press the right thigh back. And center. Drop the left shoulder forward, press the left thigh back. And center. One more twist each side. And then we'll parallel the feet. Clasp your hands behind the back. Open your heart to the sky. Bow forward with a flat back. Maybe you draw your clasped hands forward. Notice where the weight is centered. Try to shift the weight towards the balls of the feet. And then we release our hands underneath the shoulders. We align the heel of the hand with the heels of the feet. We hug the elbows towards the midline. We draw the chin towards the chest. Inhale up, half lift. Spin to the front of your mat. And toe heel the right foot to the right side of the mat for a modified runner's lunge here. Let's drop the back knee. You're welcome to stay right here. If you like, you can reach your right arm to the sky or to the back wall. If you'd like to go even deeper, you can catch hold of the outer edge of that back foot. Breathing here, staying with it. What can you soften? What needs to be engaged? And release. Toe heel your right foot back to the midline. Plant your hands, right leg goes back, downward facing dog. Just this inhale, just this exhale. Take your connecting vinyasa. We'll meet back in down dog when you're ready. So that's a high plank, you lower down. Cobra, and we meet back in down dog. Let your breath ground you. Your breath can ground you. Gaze forward, top of the mat, standing forward fold. Scoop and reach to the top of your mountain. Exhale, two straight arms down to your sides. Inhale to the sky. Palms meet. Trace the midline, feeling the points of contact. Deep forward fold, bow to fully possessing your life. Rolling up to standing. Shrug your shoulders forward, up, around, and down. Inhale to the sky. Palms meet overhead. Trace the midline to the heart center. Root through that right foot. Kickstand to the left toes. Now you're welcome to come into tree, or if you prefer standing half lotus, you can do that. If you're aiming for standing half lotus, hold on to the outer edge of the left foot with the right hand. Draw the heel in towards the belly and reach the knee down. You can bring one hand at the heart center, or you can bring both. Steady gaze, steady breath, just studying this as it is, however it is. We meet in a half mountain, fingertips to the sky, knee to the sky. Replace the foot. Exhale, Utkatasana, weighting through the heels, toes light, gaze forward. Maybe bring your hands in front of the heart and you sink 2 inches deeper. Freedom isn't something that someone can give you, right? It's earned through this continual effort, discipline, attention, awareness. Inhale to the sky. Palms meet overhead, trace the midline. Deep forward fold. Inhale up, half lift. Exhale, release. Plant your hands, bend the knees, send that left leg back. Warrior one, ground through the back heel, toe heel the right foot slightly to the right. Draw your hands up to the hips. Right thumb to the right hip crease, draw back, left hip bone forward. Recommit to the lunge. Reach your arms overhead. To find freedom, we have to be willing to squarely face what's in front of us, right? No more avoidance, denial. Reach your hands forward, out and around. Clasp your hands behind the back. Open the heart to the sky if you like. Humble warrior. You can release the torso on the thigh or tuck the right shoulder inside the right knee. Draw the right hip crease to the back wall. Inhaling up with a flat back. Reach your arms overhead. Warrior two. Find this pose freshly, palms to the sky, soften the elbows. Let's breathe together audibly. Inhale, bridge the nose. Exhale, deepen the belly. Inhale. Exhale. One more. Reach forward, up and back, reverse warrior gaze to the top hand or the back foot. Keep reaching to the back wall, 2 straight legs, reverse triangle. And then you slowly sway your way into triangle. Find equal length across right and left side bodies. Planting that right hand on something, a shin, a block, or the earth. Externally rotating the front leg, internally rotating the back leg. Gaze to the sky or down towards the foot. Reach your top arm overhead. And then pull yourself all the way up to your warrior two. Let's pulse here. As you inhale, lengthen the front leg, hands meet in front of the heart. Exhale, expand. Continue to pulse here, taking whatever arm variation you like. Really notice how easy it is to get stuck in the old habit pattern. Whenever you notice that you're just repeating something mindlessly, pause and begin again. What does it take for you to begin again? I think that's where we find our freedom. Finding something new, fresh, responsive to this moment. Let's meet back in our warrior two. Parallel the front foot fingertips to the sky for star. Warrior two to the back wall. Spin your back arm up, over, and down. Low lunge. This time, toe heel your left foot across the mat to the right for one-legged pigeon. We keep reaching that right leg straight back. You can always pad underneath that left hip with a block or a blanket. You're welcome to stay right here. If you would like to lower down, you can. You can experiment with what it feels like to untuck the back toes, top of the foot on the earth. Noticing if you're dumping your weight to the left, try to more evenly distribute between the right and the left. If you'd like a variation here, you can thread the right arm underneath the left, right ear to the earth. Just noticing how this simple change impacts the whole.
toes. Left leg goes back, downward facing dog. Staying with your inhale, staying with your exhale. Curl forward, high plank. Take your connecting vinyasa going back and down dog when you're ready. Let your breath comfort you. Your breath can comfort you. Gaze forward, top of the mat, standing forward fold. Scoop and reach to the top of your mountain. Exhale, 2 straight arms down to your sides. Inhaling and reaching. Palms in. Trace the midline. Deep forward fold, surrendering. Rolling up to standing 1 vertebra at a time. The top of your mountain, shrug your shoulders forward, up, around and down. Inhale to the sky. Trace the midline, palms meeting. All the way to the heart center. Root through that left foot, kickstand the right toes. You're welcome to stay here. You can come up into tree. You could take a standing half lotus. You're doing standing half lotus. Hold on to the outer edge of the right foot with the left hand. Draw the heel towards the belly and reach the knee down. You can have one hand at the heart center or both hands. Staying with challenge, letting it teach you. Pass the mountain, knee to the sky, fingertips to the sky. Replace the foot. Exhale, Utkatasana, weight into the heels, toes like knees forward. Maybe you bring your hands in front of the heart and you sink 2 inches deeper. We have to sit squarely in our experience, right? To really know what's here, to know how to respond to what's here. Inhale to the side. Palms meet overhead, trace the midline. Deep forward fold all the way to the earth. Inhale up, half lift. Exhale, release. Plant your hands, bend your knees, send that right leg back. Ground through the back heel. Maybe you toe heel the left foot slightly to the left for Warrior 1. Bring your hands up to the hips. Left thumb to the left hip crease, draw back. Reach that right hip bone forward. Reach your arms overhead. We face what's here. We feel what's here. We don't flee what's here. Reach your arms forward, out and around. Clasp your hands behind the back. Open the heart to the sky. Bow forward, humble warrior. Release the torso on the thigh or tuck the left shoulder inside the left knee. Inhale and up. Reach your arms overhead. Warrior 2. Let's flip our palms to the sky, soften the elbows. Let's breathe together audibly 3 times. Inhale, bridging the nose. Exhale, deepen the belly. Breathe in and out. 1 more. Reach forward, up and back, reverse warrior. Gaze to the top hand or the back foot. 2 straight legs, reverse triangle. And then sway your way into your triangle, reaching long and anchoring down. Keep drawing that left hip crease to the back wall. Maybe the gaze is to the top hand or down towards the foot. Reach your top arm overhead. Then pull yourself all the way up to warrior 2. Let's pulse here. Lengthening the front leg, drawing the hands in and expanding out, taking whatever arm variation you like. We keep drawing into awareness and attention and expanding out with intention. Lead in warrior two when you're ready. Parallel the front foot fingertips to the sky for star. Warrior two to the front of your mat, right leg forward. Spin your back arm up, over and down. Low lunge. Toe heel your right foot all the way across the mat to the left for one-legged pigeon. Keep reaching that left leg straight back here. Taking whatever variation you need, using props if you like. If you'd like to lower down, you can. Forehead to the floor or forehead on stacked hands. Keep paying attention to alignment, evenly distributing the weight between the right and the left. If you would like to go a little deeper here, you can thread your left arm underneath the right, left ear to the earth. Soften your jaw. Soften your breath. Unravel yourself, playing your hands. Tuck the back toes, right leg goes back, downward facing dog. Just breathing in, just breathing out. Take your connecting vinyasa one final time. We'll be back and down dog when you're ready. Finding the top of your inhale and the bottom of your exhale. Ease forward, top of the mat. To sit at the top of your mat here. Make sure you're far enough forward that when you lower down, you'll still be comfortably on your mat. Reach your arms forward, flip the palms to the sky. If you feel more comfortable lowering down to the bent knees, feel free to bend up. Let's lower down with control. Really noticing how we're meeting each moment. Soften the mouth and the brow. Keep the breath steady. Once we're on the earth, reach your arms overhead, stretch yourself long, and then deeply flex your feet. Draw the toes towards the head. Draw the knees into the chest. Draw the forehead in to meet the knees. Feel every muscle engaged. As you exhale, release the head and the shoulders on the earth. Reach that left leg long. Keep hugging the right knee into the chest. And then draw the knee across the body to the left. Walk the left shoulder blade out and turn to look right. If you're wanting a deeper twist here, you can bend the left leg, the bottom leg, catch hold of the foot with the right hand, and then you press that right shoulder back down to the earth here. So both shoulders are pressing into the earth. How can you find peace even in the midst of effort? And release. Return to your back, Draw the left knee in towards the chest. And then across the body to the right. Walk that right shoulder blade out and turn to look left. If you would like a deeper variation, you can bend the bottom leg, catch hold of the foot with a hand, and then press the shoulder back into the earth. So you take the variation that works for you, right? It's about attuning and responding to what your body needs in this moment. Moment by moment. Return to your back. Take whatever other final postures you still need. And then find your way into your final relaxation pose. Maybe it's a traditional Shavasana on your back, arms and legs extended. Maybe you bring a hand to the heart and hand to the belly. If you prefer to end in a seated meditation pose, or child's pose, or something else, please feel free to do so. We take these next few minutes just to awaken down. Awakening down to what's actually here, not avoiding, not falling asleep.
The Stoic philosopher Heracles says the secret of happiness is freedom, and the secret of freedom is courage, underscoring the importance of embracing bravery as a stepping stone towards attaining the ultimate goal of freedom. Bring some gentle movement back into your fingers and toes. Gently rock your head from side to side. Reach your arms overhead and stretch them long. Roll over onto your right side and draw your knees into your chest. As you move back out into the world, remind yourself there is no freedom without awareness and courage. When you're ready, make your way up to sitting. Bring your hands together in front of the heart, to the heart and the mind. Thumbs come to third eye center. Joined by the breath, thumbs come to the lips. And out into the world through mindful action. Reach up, out, and down. Palms rejoin. Namaste. Namaste.